A 19-year-old Oromo youth has turned into a symbol of Oromo resistance against Ethiopian government. Name of the person is Amanuel Wandimu, who was killed last month by Oromia Special Forces, Oromia Police, and Ethiopian National Defense Forces. In two previous videos, I talked about the murder of Amanuel Wandimu. Today, Human Rights Watch published a detailed article about the murder of Amanuel Wandimu. Why was Amanuel killed by Ethiopian security forces? Was there any inquiry, any case pending against him? Why was he publicly executed in Dambidolo town of Western Oromia? Viewers, this incident happened on the 11th of May. Emmanuel Wandimu was a 9th class student who worked at a church as well. He was arrested from his house in Dambidolo. Dambidolo is in Kalam Valaga of Western Oromia. After his arrest, he was beaten. He was paraded in the streets of Dambidolo. He was injured as well. He was shot in his leg, viewers. But while he was injured, he was paraded in the streets of Dambidolo with a handgun tied around his neck, viewers. And he was forced to say, "I am a member of Abba Torbi, don't do it, don't do what I did." Abba Torbi is a local group which is said to be having links to OLA, Oromo Liberation Army. Amanuel Wandimu was paraded in the streets of Dambidolo. Then he was taken to the town square, viewers. And there, Oromia Special Forces called Leo Hele, Oromia Police, Ethiopian National Defense Forces, they stopped the passing vehicles, they closed down shops, and they brought all people, all locals to the town square, viewers. And there in the town square, Ethiopian National Defense Forces, Oromia forces shot Amanuel Wandimu. He was publicly executed. We have videos available, pictures available of public execution of Amanuel Wandimu. After his killing, after his murder in town square, viewers, his parents, who were in the custody of police, they were brought to the place of occurrence, viewers. His dead body was not handed over to his parents. His mother, his father, they kept on crying, but his dead body remained in the town square for several hours. Then locals intervened. Dead body was handed over to parents. He was buried. After that, Oromia Special Forces, Oromia Police, they started intimidating locals and family members of Amanuel Wandimu. His father was arrested. His father is still detained, viewers. Amanuel Wandimu's family members, several of them were detained. Some have been released, but his father is still in the custody of Oromia police force. Was there any inquiry, any case pending against Amanuel Wandimu? If there was any inquiry, any case pending against him, was he taken to any court in Oromia? So far, what we have learned indicates that Amanuel Wandimu's killing was extrajudicial, viewers. He was not taken to any court, viewers. It was an act which was a violation of local, national, everything. It was a violation of the basic principles of law, viewers, that he was not allowed to appear in any court. And the purpose of his killing was to terrorize local population, to threaten them against joining Oromo Liberation Army. What is the impact of such killings, such murders? Such killings, such murders are counterproductive. That is why Amanuel Wandimu has turned into a symbol of Oromo resistance against Ethiopian government views. OLA is naming units after the name of Amanuel Wandimu. We have heard statements from Oromo Liberation Front as well, and we have seen pictures of Amanuel Wandimu in rallies taken out by Oromos in several parts of Ethiopia and in some rallies outside Ethiopia as well. So Amanuel Wandimu has turned into a symbol of resistance. So far, Ethiopian government, Oromia regional government, they have not ordered any inquiry into extrajudicial killing of Amanuel Wandimu. There must be an independent inquiry into the killing of Amanuel Wandimu. If he had any links to OLA, there must have been legal proceedings against him. If you kill someone in the town square, what sort of message are you sending to the locals of that area? Secondly, more Eritrean forces have arrived in Oromia. In several previous videos, we talked about deployment of Eritrean forces in Oromia. Oromo Liberation Front political party issued a statement about the presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia. Now, it is being said that since the 1st of June, more Eritrean forces have been deployed to Oromia, and 2 additional divisions have reportedly arrived in Oromia. The 2 additional divisions are 37th and 58th divisions of Eritrean army. Though Eritrean embassy in the US issued a statement about allegations that Eritrean forces are involved in committing atrocities against locals in Oromia, the statement did not deny the presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia. OLF, Oromo activists, and several sources are claiming that there is now heavy presence of Eritrean forces not only in Oromia but also in neighboring BG, Benishangul Gumuz state of Ethiopia. Ethiopian government denies the presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia. It was just like it denied the presence of Eritrean forces in Tigray, but ultimately Ethiopian government had to admit that there was presence of Eritrean forces in Tigray. Now the same is happening here, that Ethiopian government is not admitting the presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia, but several sources are claiming that there is presence of Eritrean forces in Oromia, and Eritrean forces are involved in committing violations, human rights violations in Oromia. I thank you for watching.